Hello everyone. We all have one thing in common, that is enthusiasm to learn. We are here to learn about four phases of public speaking. Number one, before we start speaking. Number two, how to start speaking. Number three, what to do while we are speaking. Number four, the most important thing, how to close the public speaking. These are the four important phases of public speaking. In this video, I'm gonna help you understand or teach the skills what I have learned in all these four phases from Praveen Vadalkar. Number one, in before we start. Before we start any presentation or a speech, there is a saying which says, they will like you or dislike you before you speak. They will like you or dislike you before you speak. Meaning, when you start or when before you start your presentation, the impression from the audience, it's going to be there. So how do you do the best thing before you start the presentation? What is the best thing you do? Are you all up for it? Technique number one, pause and pan. What is pause? Pause meaning silence. When you stand on a stage or when you start delivering a speech, when you have a pause before you start anything, people have curiosity. So, what is this guy gonna say? And they'll look at you when you are confident, you have a smile carrying on your face, you have a pause. That is the first impression. Then, pan. What do you mean by pan? Pan means come, stand at the center of the stage, forward center of the stage. First, look at one person in the audience towards the center for 2 seconds, towards the right 10 seconds, 2 seconds of one more audience, and number third to the left 2 seconds again one more audience. Why do we do this? When a person makes an eye contact with someone, so that person is looking at you. That is a theory of relativity where the people around him also start following or start looking at you. You know, that is called pan-ness. Once again repeating, pan means when you are sitting in or when you are standing in front of the stage at the center, you look at audience, left side group, right side group, and the center. All right, so that is technique number one. And quickly jumping on to how to start. That is the second phase. Start. When you are starting your presentation, I'm going to teach you one technique, what kind of phrases you should use. If you remember the way how I started this video, I started saying we all have one thing in common, and I took a pause. Everybody would have thought for a second and curious about what is that one thing in common among all of us. You would have come forward and really curious about what am I going to say. That is what. So that is one of the things you could use. You know, what do you need to unlearn before you get practiced this to unlearn. So never, you could start saying, you know, I am so and so, and I can start coming and saying like, I am Parshuram Chandrasekharan, and I'm going to talk about this. All right. So, are you drawing the attention? No, that's, if you're in a conference, that's already printed and given in the brochure, or it's on the slide, or if you're entering into my channel, you're looking at that. So what? Technique number 3, and while doing the presentation, I'm going to teach you one more technique here. What is the most important thing while you are presenting? Carry smile when, or carry your emotions, right? There should be voice modulation while you are delivering with emotion. While you are delivering with emotion, there is a voice modulation. So when I am talking, you know, the voice fluctuates based on the emotion what I show in my face. It should, I'd not say it should not be, in one phase where, people get bored about it, or they they just get lost about, one tone all through your talking. Number 4, how do we close? When you are closing the presentation, this another technique which I'm gonna talk to you. Go back to the start. In this video, you have learned four phases of public speaking and one technique in each phase. I am Parshuram Chandrasekharan, signing off. Thank you so much.